I was scrolling through YouTube on knee health, and because I just came back from a doctor's appointment and he told me that I'm going to need a knee replacement. And I don't know anybody, I don't care what they say, that has had a knee replacement that has something hasn't gone wrong. My next door neighbor had two, and she has now with nerve issues, she's got restless leg and all that. And I said, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. There has to be something out there. And ironically, I found Dr. David doing a video on it. So I was intrigued, and I just kept listening, and listening to the videos. And it, really inspired me to take the first class. And I was so inspired that when he had the patella class come out, I took that one as well. And then I thought, heck, yeah, I want to do personal training. So I did some personal with you. And because when I want to know something, I want to know everything about it. So I did. And it took probably about 4 or 5 months for, pain to go away, but being consistent, doing the exercises every day, working with my trainer who, I told her about the issue. And I said, I really want to strengthen my glutes and, blah, blah, blah. She said, fine. Okay, we'll work on that. So compounded with your exercises and her exercises, I'm pain-free. And it is just been an excellent experience. And I'm very, very happy that you are doing this. And more more and more physical therapists need to know this, because they really don't. They put you in, or tell you to do these exercises that just are counterproductive, with the glutes, and, they just don't understand. And I just hope that, more word can get out that, how successful this is, because it's phenomenal. Like I say, when I get together with the people that have had the knee replacement, and, I tell them, well, the doctor told me I had bone on bone too, but I don't have the issues you have. And they're puzzled. And I said, you ought to come, to the classes. And I think they're, some of them are so afraid. I don't know what their problem is, but I feel so much more empowered than they are, because a lot of them don't have the flexibility that they used to before. And they're, and I thought, I don't want to get rid of that, because I was a dancer years ago. And I don't want to get rid of the flexibility that I had. And no, I'm not as flexible as I was when I was 20 years old, but I can still do a lot of things that a lot of these people can't. And that's empowering, that I can do what they can't do. I can get up off the floor if I'm on the floor. They can't even do that without holding on to something, and it's very empowering. And that's what people need to really grasp at this whole thing, is the empowerment that you have with the program, because, you've got your freedom back, you've got your knee back. Even though knee problems are, universal. I mean, as far as, it's either, the patella problem or, meniscus or whatever, they're still personal, because what my issues are, depending on, with someone else's, there's some personal things that, you need to work through. And that was the goal. That is the beauty about having a one-on-one, is that you can take me individually and help me individually with my problem versus what someone else's, their issues, and what my strengths and my weaknesses are, as opposed to someone else. So that was the exciting thing about having a personal, I really enjoyed that, because, I could one-on-one classes, to help me specifically. And that's what was so empowering. My favorite part is if I come home and I all of a sudden have some knee issue that I didn't have before, I can go back and look at the program again and say, okay, maybe I'm not doing the foot thing, I'm not squeezing my toes properly, or, you inadvertently forget to do something. So the beauty is you can go back to the program as many times as you want, and that is a reference for you to have for a lifetime. You can print it out, and you have those tools, and they're there. It's almost like a security system. Having a security system in your house it's always there if you need it. I mean, strength. I can walk up any stairs. I mean, I could do the China wall and be confident that I could make it up there. And that is empowering, is that you have strength, because when you get older, you lose your muscle unless you keep using it. And that is, I still have my strength, and I'm going to continue. My goals are to continue to be stronger and stronger. And not only doing the exercises that keeps your strength, but also the nutrition. You're a one-stop shop. Let's just put it that way, a one-stop shop, in that you talk about the nutritional end of it, which is in foods that trigger inflammation and all this, because it's not only exercise alone, but it's a lifestyle in making decisions that are great for your health and for your well-being, that kind of thing. You talk about sleep, and you talk about recovery from sleep and all this. So this is a one-stop shop, and that's what the beauty of it is that, we talk about everything that, everything, all the ingredients you need to make it successful. So my physical therapy people didn't do that. They didn't talk about that. So it's a one-stop shop.